It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Welcome, my darlings. I am C, and this is CJ DIY Christmas songs into crafts today. Dollar Tree tag painted with a faded burlap DIY paint. When it's nice and dry, I'm going to be applying the new IOD Portobello Road stamps. I'm applying a black ink and I'm going to be using one of those windows that it came with it. I'm putting it in the middle part of my tag, and next I'm gonna be adding one of those lights. I am also applying ink on it, and now on the corner I'm just adding the stamp, holding it with one hand while with the other fingers of my other hand I'm just going over my stamp until it's fully applied on my tag. Next I'm gonna be adding one of those shadow masks first before I add the lady. So I'm adding the lady first, the lady stamp with the ink, where the shadow from her husband and the puppy are next to her. So with this, we're gonna have the puppy that is walking together with her and her husband. So now I'm just gonna remove the shadow from her husband and the puppy, and next I'm gonna be adding the actual stamp with the puppy next to her. Just like so, adding a ink and applying next to it, and it came out perfect. I don't know if you can see it, but I just love how it looks so far. For the next step, I'm going to be adding the shadow mask to all those stamps that I added, because we're going to apply some bricks on our tags. I'm also adding a stamp of one of those lights next to the window, and now we're going to add the bricks. Since we add the shadow mask from my stamps, there is no bleed through, so now I'm just gonna cover my whole tags with bricks. Super simple and quick process, except your hands gonna be a mess with this ink. I'm also adding a mask for the window and the light, and now going over with the bricks until the whole tag is covered. Now I'm removing the masking shadow covers, and I'm gonna clean it with alcohol wipes and put it back on its place. And it's time to add some embellishment to my tag. I'm adding some IOD transfer on the bottom of my lantern. I'm also adding some antique wax to my window to give that antique rustic look to my sign, and also the edges of my tag, I'm just distressing them with the leftover of the antique wax. And for the mistletoe, I'm adding one of those IOD transfers that I got last year. I just want to see first when I'm gonna add it, and it's gonna go on top of the window. And with the scraper, I'm going over until the fully transfer is on. Now we're gonna add some frame to my tag. I'm adding this beautiful red ribbon on the edges of my tag, and little line of a hot glue, and adding the ribbon on top of it until the whole tag is covered with this beautiful red ribbon. I really love the combination with the red and the burlap paint and the antique wax, and with the mixture of those IOD transfer. And as you can see, this creation is inspired by the song called Mistletoe. This video is part of amazing playlist 5 Under 5 challenge. Is hosted by my darling friend Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and this month guest host is Lisa from Loven's The Life. All their links are listed in my description box, along with the amazing playlist, so please show them lots of love after you're done watching my video. From the same ribbon that I made a frame for my tag, I'm also adding a handle on the back of my tag, and now also I'm gonna be adding extra embellishment on top of it with some greeneries, and I'm making a extra bow with this sparkly Dollar Tree ribbon. I just made a simple shoelace bow, and I'm gonna glue it on top of my sign. I'm cutting off the edges, And now we're gonna add some berries with some peaks, frosted peaks. Those are from Dollar Tree. I really love how they look. I just grabbed 2 peaks of them. And I'm also gonna add another berry in the middle of my bowl, and I'm gonna glue it on the side. And that's it for this quick and easy and gorgeous creation. I grabbed those 2 candle holders from Dollar Tree. I couldn't find the same color, and I am painting them with a crimson chalk paint, 2 good coats. I left them on the side to get dry. I'm gonna be using these hurricane glass candle holders, and also I'm gonna be adding from the new IOD holiday booklet transfers. I'm adding this beautiful bouquet of floral, and I'm gonna be applying them on my hurricane glass holders. With a scraper, I just apply them, and look how beautiful they look. First, I thought I'm gonna froze the glass, but I just like how they look. Before I add them together, also on my candle holder, I'm adding a DIY clear wax with a towel to seal my paint. And now it's time for embellishments. I'm creating a 2 simple loop bow from this plaid ribbon, Stuart plaid ribbon. I got this ribbon from Joann's, and this is my theme scheme this year in my house. Plaid red traditional colors. I cannot wait to decorate my house with it. And also to cover the twine in the middle of my ribbon, I just added another piece of the ribbon. And now that it's ready, I'm just gonna glue it on my candle holders. And I'm also gonna add some frosted peaks with berries. And that's pretty much it for this cute DIY. And I forgot to mention that those lanterns were inspired by Christmas song called "This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine." I added some snow inside. I added some red LED candles, and that's it for this beautiful Christmas decor. I'm gonna be using this Dollar Tree round sign. After I remove the cover with a wet towel and a water, I'm gonna be covering it with a music note sheet. I added a Mod Podge, and with a sponge brush, I'm going over my sign until it's all covered with it. I'm using my decoupage brayer to smooth out the sheet, and I'm finishing the rest of the sign with a Mod Podge until it's all nice and smooth and covered. To make my sign more nice and smoother with no wrinkles and bubbles, I just added a parchment paper, and with my mini press iron, I just go over, and look how beautiful it looks. Now to get rid of the edges, I just use my lighter, and with this also I'm adding the rustic look to it, and at the end I'm just using my sander to smooth it out. And now it's time for embellishment. I'm gonna be adding this wreath, IOD wreath that is from last year transfers. I'm not gonna add the house, all I need is the greeneries so I can add it around my sign. I remove the sheet, and I'm gonna transfer it on with my scraper. And I think this music note sheet with the color of those holly berries is just the perfect look so far. Now that the transfer of my wreath is on, I'm gonna be adding this beautiful red cardinal ornament. I got this ornament from Walmart. It was dollar and some change. I'm gonna remove the handle, and before I add it on my sign, I am also gonna seal my sign with a Mod Podge, and we're gonna glue the bird in the middle. And as you can see, this sign is inspired by the song called Red Bird. There is so many beautiful songs for Christmas, and you can always be creative, and you can create any kind of creation based on a Christmas songs. Now I added a cement glue, and I'm gluing my bird right in the middle. To embellish it, I'm adding one bow. These bows are from Joann's. They're just the perfect plaid bows. And for extra embellishment, I'm adding Dollar Tree frosted peaks with berries, and we are done with this beautiful rustic vintage decor. With this episode today, I show you how you can create very affordable, low on a budget, high-end look for home decor, and you don't need to spend a lot of money and go to the stores and buy all those creations when you can create it on your own. They're quick and easy, and they're beautiful and also unique. And also, those can be used as a perfect gift for your close friends, neighbors, relatives. Wrap them in some nice, beautiful box and add some perfect bow on top of it, and it's gonna look like $1,000,000. And on top of it, your signature is gonna be all over these creations. What is better than that when you say, I made that, right? To give more rustic look to my sign, I'm also distressing the edges with antique wax and my distressing brush. And that's it for this DIY. Another Christmas song inspired decor. I'm using this large Dollar Tree wooden tag, and I'm measuring it on my music note sheet page, the same music note sheet that I used for my previous sign. I'm cutting it off, and I'm gonna use the same process as I did on my previous one. I decoupage it with a Mod Podge. I added a parchment paper, and then with my mini press iron going over to remove the bubbles and the wrinkles. Same process, I just speed it up just for you to see. And then the edges, I am also using the lighter to give that rustic look and to have a smooth edges as well. And we're gonna decorate it. This sign is inspired by the Christmas tree song. So I'm finding my Christmas tree on my IOD transfers, and also I'm gonna add some extra embellishment like those berry picks on top, and we're gonna create another vintage traditional rustic look. I'm also adding some berries on the bottom just to add some extra embellishment and make it more unique look. And simple as that, we're gonna transfer all those IOD transfers. Some of them are from last year transfer booklet, some of them are from this year, and with the combination of that, that's the beauty of IOD transfers. Different transfers, but beautiful, unique decor. And with the scraper, I transferred them all. Super simple and easy, beautiful look. And all those products that I'm using today, I'm gonna try to link them in my description box so you can purchase them. And now to seal my sign, I am adding a Mod Podge, and also in the middle I'm just using my pen just to have that hole open again, because we want to hang this sign, and using the lighter just to get rid of the extra pieces on it. I'm also distressing the edges. I really like the look with the antique wax and having this beautiful rustic look to it. And after that, Simple. We just added a nice velvet simple tulip bow. I made it that bow. I added some berries and some pigs, and that's it for this beautiful Christmas tree song inspired sign. You got some extra papers. Now I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful ornament. I cut off couple of circle forms and I'm going to fold them in a half, just like so. You can make any kind of forms that you like. You can even make like a lantern shape. This time I just wanted to make a simple one. And now when I fold them, I'm gonna layer them on top of each and adding them a glue. The same way like we are creating those stars from my paper bags. If you remember, if you're watching my channel from last year, we're gonna do the same process, except this time we're gonna create a ornament, adding a glue, and we just gluing one part of one half of the circle, then doing the same thing with the other half, and until they're all fully glued. You can create beautiful different shape of ornaments, and when you open them, you're gonna have amazing look for them. Now when I got all the halves glued, I'm gonna connect the last part with the first part with the glue, and we're gonna open them, and we're gonna have a nice beautiful ornament just like that. Now you can be always creative, and for extra embellishment I am adding this nice beautiful red ribbon as a handle. I am also added some berries in the middle part of my ornament, and that's it. Super quick. And as you can see, the paper Christmas decorations are very trendy and very pricey this year, and if you make it your own, it's not gonna cost you anything. Here is another idea with these paper crafts. I'm creating a triangle shape. You can make, like I said, any kind of shape that you like, and you're never gonna be wrong. So I cut off couple of triangle shape, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna create a Christmas tree out of the same music note sheet. I folded on a half, and now I'm gonna do the same process like I did for my round ornament. I'm gonna glue them after I fold them all, and we're gonna create a beautiful Christmas tree decor. I'm repeating the same process, gluing it on top of each, and then we're gonna connect the first part of the sheet with the last part, and we're gonna have a perfect Christmas shape tree, just like so. And you can have as much as pieces as you like, depends of how fully your tree would like to be. And on top I added one of those wooden snowflakes cutouts from Dollar Tree. I created a mini red tulip simple bow, and I'm gonna glue it on the bottom of my snowflake, and you have a perfect decoration at no cost. And nothing without Home for the Holiday song, and this DIY is inspired by that song. I'm using one of those IOD stamps again, adding it on one of my wooden slices, and adding this beautiful family when they got together on Christmas Eve, saying their prayers and singing their songs. And also on this wooden cutout, I'm adding another family around the Christmas tree with the stamp. I also added on the both sides, and we're gonna decorate them with some bows, ribbons, greeneries, berries. And for my wooden slice, I'm just making it to look like a mini box, mini gift box, beautiful tabletop, and around the edges I'm just adding this sparkly ribbon from Dollar Tree. Nothing without a little sparkle, it's not gonna hurt. And we're gonna have a nice vintage tabletop decor. I'm also gonna create a two-loop bow and adding it in the middle, and it's gonna look like a super cute gift box with the beautiful family in front of it. I'm adding also the frosted berries, and in the middle of my bow also I made it beautiful snowflakes out of mold, and I just added a gold on it. You're gonna see at the picture, I didn't record that part. As you can see, those golden snowflakes, they're made out of IOD molds, and that's it. And look how beautiful it look. And here is the final reveal from all my Christmas song inspired decorations. And I hope you like them all. I hope I inspired you. And if you like this content, and if you like my channel, it's completely free. Like and subscribe, and hopefully this will help my channel to grow and more people will be inspired. And until next time, my darlings, don't forget to check out the amazing playlist with the amazing Emily, Lisa, and all those talented creators in the playlist. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of music, positive energy, blessings from me to you. Bye bye.